Hey everyone, I'm back, sort of, doing a little casual tutorial on Batman 66. I haven't done one of these in a few months now. Thanks to everybody that watched my Tron Legacy video. It's cool to see some comments there, so thanks for that. We're at Mustang Sally Brewing, Chantilly, Virginia, and yeah, this is December 2021. We've got Godzilla in the house. I'll probably do some streams of that in the future, so you guys should see some uploads of that in the future. But yeah, this is Batman 66. This has been here for, I'd say, well over 6 months now. I think it's been about 6 months since I first learned it. This is courtesy of Kevin Stone, so thanks Kevin for bringing this out on location. I have played this game a lot because it's really fun. It's got a lot of unique rules, and it's just fast and flowy. To me, it's kind of like what Batman Dark Knight probably should have been. Hindsight's 2020, obviously. It does have some of the same features from Dark Knight. It's got the left orbit into the saucer up top. It's got the scoop on the right. It's got a full right orbit. And it's also got the crane from Batman Dark Knight. Just about everything else is different, though. Well, it's got the pops and the spinner and top lane, same spot as well. Everything else is different, though. You got 2 ramps you can combo back and forth. You've got this big spindle. The sort of the spindle that the Joker was on in Dark Knight is now much more functional. It's not just one lock shot. It's you have to hit it to qualify the Joker villain. It spins around and it has a little turntable wheel, and it also has lock shots on that. And the turntable is a through shot, so it can come back around. And then it also has another position where you have to hit it to actually start your villain modes. It's these 2 flat targets, and it's got a TV on it as well, which will display little bits of information and jackpots and stuff like that. It's really cool. So these only came, as far as I'm aware, in premium and above models. So this is the premium. I'm pretty sure there's like an LE or Super LE or something stupid like that. It's kind of controversial when it came out, I believe, but it's been out for years now, and we got the premium edition here, and it's a fully loaded game with a ton of fun and lots of great rolls, really good shot flow. And so what we're going to do is play a game or two, and we'll just kind of see how I do. There are a bunch of extra balls you can get. Hopefully I can get a couple here. The first one is by finishing 2 of your villains. You also have little sub-villains, minor villains as they call them in this game. And you do that, you activate them by shooting these TV targets on the right, left orbit, and then it'll start your minor villain modes. Those are like your regular modes in the game. But what's great about those is that when you finish them, they give you special properties after completing that mode. There's some really important ones if you want to blow the game up. Not sure if we'll actually be able to do that. I'm just going to sort of explain the basic features and stuff like that. If we put up a really good game, cool. If we don't, cool. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and hit the start button and talk about some, I was about to say Batman Dark Knight, but Batman 66. All right, so a couple things you could do on the plunge. Generally what I do is not holding the left flipper. A lot of games you can hold in the left flipper, do a full plunge, get a super skill shot. It's really risky on this one because when you full plunge around, the ball tends to hit the top of the left slingshot, and so it just goes out of control like crazy, and you can't hit the super skill shot like that. So what this right skill shot does, the plunge skill shot, is whenever you plunge it, whichever light it's on will light the top lane for advanced bonus multiplier, end of ball bonus multiplier. Bonus is huge in this game, so really this is the skill shot you want to take. So what I like to do is plunge it when it's on all 3, and then you're pretty much guaranteed a end of ball bonus, advancement. And so my first goal here when I start Batman is to start a villain mode, and I just started Catwoman. So to start a villain mode, you just have to shoot their respective shots. For Catwoman, it's the ramps. For Riddler, it's the orbits. For Joker, it's the spindle up top, or the target bank up top. And for Penguin, it's the scoop, like on Dark Knight. So I have a couple things I can do here. My goal is to now finish the Catwoman mode. Catwoman 1 is just ramps. You have to complete each ramp 3 times, and then when you complete that, a jackpot will light on the scoop. And then when you collect that jackpot, you lock that villain in solid. So a couple things I could do. I could either just start hitting the ramps, or I can try to hit that orange scoop shot. If I manage to do that successfully and then hit the orbit on the left, it'll actually raise the multiplier for this mode, and I just got it. So Catwoman now scores 2 times, and it's really good to collect those. So now what I'm going to do is just actually try to finish Catwoman, which is just the ramps. So, all right. There we go. And center ramp again. Very comboable ramps. Very satisfying. And then we got it. Now super jackpot shot. Now you can also keep playing the mode out. You'll notice that all the shots relit. So I can try to collect some basic points here, which might not actually be a bad idea if you're playing in like League or something like that. Just to get some like, you know, low level points. And there we go. So now I can either continue playing the mode, or I can hit the left flipper to collect it. I'm going to collect it because my goal is to complete the villain modes. And there's some fun animations from the classic TV series. It's not something I've watched in recent years, but they were airing reruns of this all the time when I was growing up. So our next villain, we're going to go for Joker. Joker is probably one of the more risky of the 4. And we have to hit it again. Okay. Woo! Pretty lenient tilt here. You're going to see me shaking it quite a bit. But once you've actually qualified your villain, you can actually collect a hurry-up, or you can advance a hurry-up by hitting the Commissioner Gordon shot, basically in the same spot as it is on Batman Dark Knight. But I don't really worry about the hurry-up too much because it's risky. So what I do is I just start the villain mode and I try to play it out. So Joker's first shot is the turntable, but again, I can try to double the shots by hitting the scoop and then hitting the orbit. Now I still need to activate my first TV mode. I haven't done that, but that's fine. We got our Joker shots doubled. Let's give a shout out to Paul McGlone, who actually kind of informed me about that. I was put up a really big game the other day, and he was here watching, and he gave me that information. So thanks a lot for that. So let's go ahead and hit the center shot. Got to go for the ramp, and then go for the TV. Oop, I missed it. I'm going to go for the ramp again, and then go for the TV again. Got it. So now my first TV mode is qualified. I'm going to do my damnedest to try to, get the balls under control, but it's easier said than done on this game. So now, just like Dark Knight, if you complete your 4 in lanes or return lanes, you'll actually qualify a mystery on the top saucer. And the mystery has a tendency of rejecting on this one. Unfortunately, it's been a problem on and off over the last 6 months or so. All right, just grab it. And actually, we need the right orbit as well, so I might as well finish that. Good little drop catch, but it rejected again. I was going to say 3rd time's the charm, but apparently not. Now, if I hit next to the turntable, there's actually some blinking targets. And if I do that, it actually lights my main multi-ball ball locks. So on default settings, you hit 1 target by the turntable, it'll light all 3 locks. Now, as you go through the multi-ball multiple times, it requires both targets, and both targets will only light 1 lock as opposed to all 3. So it gets harder and harder to get back into it. So, all right, skill shot. All three lights. Gives you pretty much guaranteed bonus, but that was a nice little, ricochet up there. I don't know what you want to call it. But what I want to do is, if I want to blow the game up, I want to do Bookworm. But if I'm just in League or something, maybe something like Shame would be good because it's a 2-ball multi-ball. So the reward I get from doing Bookworm is minor villain awards last for the whole game. And now there's another one you can stack on top of that, which allows you to just completely blow the game up. But for Bookworm, you have to hit your qualifying shot, which is the turntable, and then that lights all your primary shots. And so what I'd really like to do is try to complete Bookworm. Go for that turntable. Thankfully, some of the turntable shots, you don't have to actually go all the way through. You just have to spin it just a little bit. All right, there we go. And I think we probably have mystery, and we've got 136 million already. It's not too bad, actually. If I was in a League game, that would be a solid start. Now, it's not a solid start if you're trying to blow the game up. But if you're just playing some basic competition, a lot of times you don't need to blow the game up. You just need to do some, a couple of decent little things. And so Joker is pretty much ready. So let me collect that as well. And then I can try to hit Bookworm and then progress towards Riddler at the same time. but I really want to complete Bookworm. And we got our first extra ball. So left ramp. Oops. Missed it. Left ramp. Nope. Uh-oh. So we have 30 seconds on Bookworm, so we're okay. So just take my time. Oops, that was actually not good. And like I said, pretty generous tilt, so we're going to take advantage of that. All right. Turntable. Got it. And we completed Bookworm. Excellent. All right, very good start in terms of like trying to blow the game up. We also collected our first extra ball, which is 2 villains. So what I want to do now is try to get my TV modes going again, and then if I can, complete Mr. Freeze. And by doing so, that's a really good reward. Come on, stacked with Bookworm. So again, Bookworm's reward is that all the modes you complete, their benefits last you to the end of the game. So now the idea is to complete Mr. Freeze, which his reward is all timers are frozen for that ball, but stacked with Bookworm, all timers will be frozen for the rest of the game. So again, I'm going to backhand the right scoop, try to get the doubler. That'll double the Riddler scores. Got it. Very good. Really fun animations in this game. I love it. All right, 5 mil. Not a bad reward if you know, you're playing like a league game or something, but not great if you're, you know, trying to do something bigger. So I actually kind of want to get my my ball locks going. So that turntable, I'm going to try to hit the ball up there, qualify my locks. There we go. It's another Riddler shot. That's fine. I needed that anyway. Now this is a really complex game rules-wise. There's a lot of tiny little details. I don't know all the details. So for those of you guys that are really familiar with the game, there are some things I'm not going to know. And that was really bad. That was my fault. I was trying to hit the lock shots, but you know, a lot of times when I play this game, I don't even bother with them because the ball has a tendency of just kind of ricocheting up there on its own, and it'll light all my locks, you know, so. All right, let's go for the bats. And I've also pretty much qualified bat turn. Bat turn can be insanely good in this game. And basically what it is it's a mode that starts when you hit the turntable. You notice the lights flashing blue. I want to go for the TV targets again. Good, we got it. And this is actually another one of the reasons why I kind of want my multi-ball ball locks ready. There we go, we got it. Because Mr. Freeze, I'd like to do with multi-ball if I can. I'm much more likely to complete it. So let's go ahead and, you know, get a lock going. All right, we'll collect that too. I need to do that anyway. So that locks in the Riddler. So now I just need to do Penguin. So I'm going to loop the ball back around, try to hit the scoop. But like I said, it's rejecting a lot. It's kind of frustrating. I really hate it when your shots reject. It's like you get punished for making the shot. You know, it is what it is. It's pinball, right? All right, so I'm comboing the ball over just so I can feed it over there so I can hit the start shot. Remember, the start shot only works if it's 2 flat targets facing you. There's an angled target set and there's a flat one. It only works when it's the 2 flat targets facing you. All right, let's go for bat signal. And I missed. So no double penguin, unfortunately. I'm going to go ahead and go for some of these penguin shots. And I'm going to go ahead and try to prep my ball locks as well. But what I really, really, really want to do before I finish Penguin is get Mr. Freeze done. If I can get Mr. Freeze done, we're set up for some really good points. Like really, really good points. So there we go. All right. And Mr. Freeze is also in Season 2. There's actually villains for Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3. If you complete a villain in each of the 3 seasons, you light one of your big wizard modes. And that's where some of your big points can come from. But again, Mr. Freeze freezes all in-game timers. And the goal with Mr. Freeze here is to hit the blue shots. Red shots, I believe, add to the amount of shots that you have to make to complete the mode. And I hit a bunch of red shots. Let's see if we can try to get our multi-ball going. Which is inevitably going to make me hit a bunch of red shots, but it's better than playing it in single ball play, and I feel much safer. Now, one of the awesome improvements over Batman Dark Knight is the fact that when the scoop gets hit from behind on this, it still credits you the shot. That does not happen in Dark Knight. It's super frustrating. All right, Multiball Start. So this is my main multi-ball. The turntable at top is going to spin around. It's going to release my ball locks. Really creative, like, ball lock mechanism. I really like it a lot. So we're just going to try to flail. Now there's also gadgets. If you spell the left gadget target bank, if you complete that, you'll get gadgets which spot you shots on the playfield. So hopefully that spotted me a Mr. Freeze shot. So now my goal is just to try to hit pretty much everything. And yeah, go ahead and finish Penguin while I'm at it. Alright, so I got a ball save actually, at a ball. That's from the mystery. The ball, I think, went up through the pops and went into the saucer. Like, that doesn't ever happen. So, alright, Penguin is basically done. Now I just got to hit a bunch of stuff, hope that I finish Mr. Freeze, if it's still going. And actually, Mr. Freeze might have actually finished already, so that's not good. But if that is the case, I can sort of explain something else. Alright, so Super Jackpot's lit. There we go. And we have Bat Turn going now. So with Bat Turn, pretty much everything lights blue. And if you have Mr. Freeze going, you'll have this going for pretty much, you know, the rest of your ball, which is awesome. It can be extremely good points-wise in the long run. If you've frozen the timer and it never ends, you're basically getting points for every single shot you make. Oh, that's the end of my multi-ball. But I failed. I didn't finish Mr. Freeze. So unfortunately, we're going to be going into a villain mode, or villain mini wizard mode, without timers frozen. Now there is, I don't know, a little chance of hope here, where I can start another mode, another villain, which will allow me to play failed villain modes again. So I can try to play Mr. Freeze, preferably on this ball. Alright, so let's go for the middle ramp. It's definitely something to think about in this game. It's like, okay, what do I want to shoot to feed the ball to this flipper or that flipper? And we got ourselves another extra ball. Some really fun animations in this game. Alright, let's just skip that. 5 mil. And so if we do the 13th hat, we can actually replay failed minor villain modes. So that's going to be my goal right now. Complete shouts to finish. And this is going to be stacked with the Villain Escape mini wizard mode. And the significance of Mr. Freeze going into this is that at the start of this mode, you can hit pretty much any switches for lots of points. And the idea is to just rip the spinner over and over again. And you can do that infinitely until you drain your first ball. And so with Mr. Freeze, ball save never turns off. So you can just rip the spinner over and over. And there'll be a point where you rip the spinner, it's like 200 million points for just ripping it. It's great. So my goal is going to be to recomplete all my villains. So I need to hit the ramps, I need to hit the Joker shot, I need to hit the orbits, I need to complete Penguin. Penguin's usually the hardest to complete. There's a lot of shots, you've got to get like a good solid shot. And after you've completed it, you can see the villain has, like, the villains that are completed have lit back solid. I need a Catwoman. See if we can get a add a ball. Nope, keeps rejecting. Those rejects could be aggravating. Now, unfortunately, I don't know where my mode shots are. So, let's see. Did it actually collect? It did not collect. Oh, no, it did. Oh, you know what? I think I might have actually already gotten the out ball. I think I might have gotten it like super early when ball save was already on. Okay, that's Penguin. Or almost Penguin. There we go. All right, so Penguin's done. Now, for Penguin in this mode, you have to actually hit the scoop to finish him. So there we go. We just got it. Now, Super Jackpot's lit on the left orbit, or the saucer up top. Just got it. Now we just rinse and repeat. I think our mode has actually run out. And I don't think I completed it. I can't tell because I've already completed a Season 1 mode. So because the that mode was also in Season 1, I can't tell if I finished it. Alright, orbit, and then there we go. That's fine. Got a gadget. Looks like that was my mystery. Now, realistically, what I should do is just try to keep the ball trapped up. One of my play styles is to just constantly fling the balls back up. I just like to juggle like that. So there's a gadget. Let's go ahead and use it. Man, 14 mil for one shot. It's pretty good. And that's the whole mode, unfortunately. And it looks like we've just qualified Catwoman again. Woo! That was close. There we go. All right, so Catwoman's going. Now, every time you complete all 4 villains, you can get the Villain Escape Wizard mode. Let's see if we can double it. There we go. All right, go for the left orbit. Got it. Almost at 1 billion points. If this was like a league game or something like that, that'd be pretty solid. I wouldn't complain, really. Because a lot of players, you know, they might only get like, you know, 200 or 300 or something like that. All right, so what I want to do is get my TV modes going again. So I had to hit the right stand-up bank on the right. That was redundant, but I'm good at being redundant, unfortunately. All right, and that is in. TV targets. Now, this is one of those games where if you've got, say, the top 2 targets lit, all you need to do is hit the middle target to spot the bottom one. And that was the top target. I saw that registered. All right, so let's go middle ramp because I have to hit it anyway. Oops, or miss, or jeez, man. Whoa. All right, TV targets. And I shot way too early. Ooh, that works. Sometimes you just get some good bounces into them. That's fine too. So my TV's lit. I'm not going to worry about my ball lock. Let's go for that middle ramp because I have to hit it. I was going to say left ramp, but I really should be focusing on the left orbit. So bounce that over. Just trap up. I'm going to go right ramp again. Because I have to do it anyway, and I need to hit the left orbit. So I can just feed the right ramp into left orbit. Get a combo shot in the process. So we're basically back at Catwoman 1. There we go. And I don't think we've gotten the combo extra ball yet. That's a decent reward. Gave me my ball lock. I don't have to shoot the shot now. And unfortunately, I did not finish that mode. So we're kind of locked out in terms of blowing the game up. Now, one thing you do if you're in like a league game or competition match, you just need some basic points. You can play Shame, which is a 2-ball multi-ball mode. You have to hit some of your side targets, and then it lights other shots too, eventually. All right. And remember, I have Catwoman going too. And something else I haven't explained is actually shot multipliers. Shot multipliers, just like Dark Knight, are super important in this game in terms of just getting really good points. Okay, there we go. See if I can backhand the shot again. Nope, failed. One of my TV targets is lit, so I guess that's probably for Shame. Let's go for the left bank. Nope, too low. All right, just bounce it over. That was too high. Let's try it again. There we go. Went ahead and I always use my gadgets if I can. Trying to get that left ramp. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oh, and that's out. And, okay. Yeah, shame it ended. I wasn't able to spot anything for shame. That's a bummer. Well, we're not doing really well with our modes, unfortunately. But I might as well just try to go back for Catwoman and then go for the TV targets. Actually, what I'm going to do is just try to combo the ramps, get some combo points. There we go. And there's that. And Catwoman is basically done. I just need to collect the super jackpot. Alright, so let's go ahead and just collect it. There we go, just like that. Collect our mystery. Start prepping the Riddler at the same time. More time. So that's for Bat Turn. Now, I'm used to getting Bat Turn going when I've got Bookworm and Mr. Freeze done. But since I don't have either... Well, I've got Bookworm done. I don't have Mr. Freeze done. I don't have the benefit of it just running endlessly. So now my goal is going to be to get my next TV mode going. You know, at this point, I'm going to at least try to go for the big wizard modes. I need to complete a mode in Season 2 and Season 3. So we got to hit those TV targets, unfortunately. And that's the Joker, actually. We probably want to start that too. Jeez, man. Could be really hard to control. Alright, there we go. Alright. I'm not going to really worry about the doubler. My focus right now is the TV targets. So I want to get my next mode going. There we go. Now I've just got to hit the orbit. And actually, it's convenient. I can actually go for the scoop now and not feel bad about it. We have several multipliers going too, which is nice. And I need to shoot for bat signal. So it's going to double my Joker shots, which I failed at, unfortunately. And then it'll start our next TV mode. There we go. All right, let's see what we have available. Light shot multipliers. That's pretty good. So we need some Season 2 and we need some Season 3. We're going to go with The Great Escape. And it's another 2-ball multi-ball. The first time around, anyway. The second time around, it is no longer a multi-ball. I'm just going to try to pick off shots. It's a lot of shots, unfortunately. There's going to be a lot of unfortunately in this playthrough. Alright. There we go. Let's see if we can do an over and under. Not ideal. I tried. Woo! Now, The Great Escape is a lot of shots, but I find it can actually be really valuable when you really, really play it out. You know, if you're unlike me and you can actually hit your shots. Now, this is one of those modes where I believe it doesn't actually tell you you've completed it until you come out of it. We got an add-a-ball, which is nice. Looks like our turntable up there got stuck. Sounds like Guns N' Roses. Alright, scoop. So I'm going to try to go for my left ramp. Got it. Alright. I was going to say maybe backhand the ball into the gadget target, but that did not work. We're at 10 mil a shot. Granted, that was a multiplied shot. We do have a lot of multipliers right now. So we're in good shape in terms of multipliers. Oh, it actually lit solid. Okay, so Season 3 is done. Hell yeah. Now I just need to do Season 2. But I'm going to play this out, you know? There's no reason to not play it out. Oops. I just let go of all my balls. Let's see if it goes behind. It's kind of a 50-50 chance, it seems. All right, let's go for scoop. Got it. Let's go for the turntable. Didn't go through. That was actually ideal. Let's go for the left orbit. Nice. Get your bonus X up. Bonus is huge in this game. I have 55 times bonus. By the way, I think I've got 2 tilt warnings already. I don't remember. Alright, there we go. And I can try to do this. Maybe a little flick pass. That was good. Yeah, that didn't even register. See, I just got impatient there. I was like, I want that turntable shot. Yeah, I mean, you can just play this mode out for a long time, and you can get some decent points from it. Now, decent points is relative, obviously. I mean, it's... if you got the Bookworm and Mr. Freeze stack, and you have an Amazing Ball 1, and you just get to all your wizard modes during it, I mean, a good little 2-ball multi-ball here, or 3-ball multi-ball, is not going to make a huge dent into that. But not a lot of players do that. You know, it's definitely, the big stack is definitely more of an advanced player thing. Another thing I could do is try to go for my multipliers now. I could hit the Commissioner Gordon target. Another shout out to Paul. He actually kind of, you know, got me thinking about that. I never really thought about the Gordon target because it's so hard to hit. It's risky, I should say. It's not that it's hard to hit, it's just risky. Let's go for my left orbit. Whoa, that was bad. Well, I mean, I'll take what we just did. I mean, we had a pretty decent mode. 256. I think my highest on it is like 600 or 700. We're going to go ahead and cash out Joker. So now what I need to do is try to finish Penguin if I want to get back to the villain escape mini wizard mode. Oh, and Riddler. I thought Riddler was locked solid, apparently. Must have been seeing things. Alright, so I'll just go for my orbit then. Try to get Riddler going. Increase bat phone hurry up. Not great right now. Apparently, I mean, you can get the hurry up pretty big, but it's not really something I've ever experimented with. Oh, that was bad. I'm not going to death save. I don't want to shake my camera setup. 750 million in bonus. That's why bonus is huge in this game. You want your multipliers. Get your easy bonus X skill shot. Nice. That's the start of our doubler. Let's see if we can actually get it. Got it. Riddler scores 2 times. Alright, so now my goal is to go for the TV targets and try to knock out a Season 2 episode. And if I can do that, I can show you at least one of the big wizard modes. There's 3 of them. They're all really simple, actually, but they're worth a lot of points. There we go. Got our next ball lock. And actually, it looks like I didn't even have to complete both sets of targets. Uh-oh. Wow, that's 2 warnings. Alright, no more big shakes, unfortunately. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get a Season 2 mode going. Alright, so we are going to go with the Contaminated Cowl. Replay failed minor villain modes. Which can actually be really useful. Alright, let's go for the scoop. Got it. Let's go for the left ramp. Oh, did not get it. Left ramp. There we go. Left ramp. Did I say left ramp last time? I meant right ramp. I don't even know what I said. My brain is not here right now. Alright, live catch. Fail. Little flip pass. Okay. Left ramp. Got it. Let's go for the right orbit. I don't know if I actually have to hit the right orbit. I'd assume if I did, it would be flashing, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Yeah, this mode I think has like blue and pink shots in it. And we're almost running out of time. We only got 13 seconds. So I'd actually like to get my mystery because chances are it'll give me add time. Let's see what it gives me. More time. Alright, so that puts me in a better position. I've got double the time now. Alright, let's go right scoop. There's only one scoop in the game. Those animations are hilarious. Batman with the pink hat on, pink mask. Alright, there we go. Alright. We did not... Are we still in it? I'm so confused right now. Oh, my button. One of the problems with this game, Kevin, fix this please, is the left button will get stuck and you won't be able to push it in. That's exactly what just happened, which is why I did not flip. So we lost our season 2 because of that. We did not get to requalify Mr. Freeze because of that. And now we're really in jail in terms of like getting some really, really good points. So yeah, the button just, I hate it when that happens. It happens so often. All right, see if I can hop it over. I do want to start Penguin because then I can get back into another villain escape wizard mode. There we go. Now we got to wait for the thing to turn around. There we go, it's ready. Let's backhand it. Got it. Just hop it over. All right, TV again. Got it. That's ball 3. That's game. I did not get to show you one of the big wizard modes because of that stupid... that really pisses me off, actually. It's one of the things about location play. I mean, obviously this sort of thing can happen in a home scenario, but if I was at home and the button started doing that, I would just replace the button. It's a cheap fix. It's fast. It's easy. And I can feel as I spin the flipper button around, I could feel where it's like gunky. It's like it's hard to rotate it. It should be nice and easy to spin it around. Like the right flipper's fine. I can just rotate it like it's a wheel. But the left flipper is all gunky. So, well, that's Batman 66, guys. I didn't get to show you one of the big wizard modes, but for those of you guys new to this game, hopefully you have a good idea of like kind of what to do. It's basically just play villains, play TV modes. There's the main multi-ball that you can stack on top of some of those. But really, it's villains and modes. The villain wizard mode is extremely big. If you can do Bookworm and Mr. Freeze first, it can be extremely, extremely big. And, you know, yeah, it's actually a really doable, you know, kind of high-level strategy. You just got to complete those modes in order, and then you're pretty much set for the rest of the game in terms of blowing things up. Now, what's also fun is just doing, say, like Catwoman over and over, trying to just do your regular villain modes, but kind of go to the next level. So every time you go to the next level, a multiplier is added, and you know, it becomes more valuable, and before you know it, I had a game where I was getting like 600 million Catwoman shots. It was amazing. So just so many different things you can do in this game for score, and yeah, it's super fun. So, but yeah, sorry I couldn't really do much better. I've already tried recording this multiple times now. But I'm just going to leave it as is. If you have any questions or comments, post them down below, especially of the nice variety. And I guess I'll see you guys soon. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be like another 4-month break. Who knows? All right. Later.